Chapter 8, Dragonweed. Why are we stopping? Sophie asked Cloudy. Sophie stared at the emptiness where the drawbridge should have been. A cold feeling of dread grew inside her. She didn't want to panic. That would only upset Cloudy. But what was she going to do? I just need to think, she told the little dragon. The guards have pulled up the drawbridge, and I don't know anywhere across the moat. What is a moat? Cloudy jumped down from her arms and sniffed the gate in front of him. It's the big circle of water that stretches around the castle, explained Sophie. Cloudy jumped onto the wall to take a look. Sophie climbed up beside him. Beneath him, the moat glinted in the faint moonlight. She wished there was a way to get down. Then maybe she could swim across together. She'd swum in the moat once, and Tom, although they'd climbed. Cloudy, can you swim? Yes, but I don't like it very much, Cloudy said anxiously. Behind them, the castle door burst open. A troop of guards holding lanterns marched down the steps, while Sir Fitzroy stood at the top of the glaring around. Search the whole grounds, he shouted. That beast is out there somewhere. And its magic is already ruining our castle. Don't come back without it. Sophie's heart thumped. The guards could find them within seconds. Cloudy would be captured and she would be in deep trouble. She was a maid. She was supposed to clean and dust, not rescue magical animals and set them free. She glanced down at the moat again. It wasn't a big drop as she thought. It was their only way out, if they were brave enough to take it. She whispered, I think we have to jump into the moat. They'll catch us otherwise. Oh, no, whimpered, swimming in. Yucky. I want my wings to work. I want to fly. He tried to hide his face against Sophie's shoulder. We'll jump together, said Sophie, please. Cloudy, the baby dragon, shivered and shook his head. I'll hold on to your promise, Sophie pleaded. At last, Clyde down. Sophie tried to breathe slowly to calm her nerves. She could do this. The moat was safe. She knew how to swim, standing on top of the wall. She held Clyde tight, then she jumped off. Within a few moments, they fell into the darkness. Then they hit the moat with a splash. Water closed over their heads before they floated back to the surface. Sophie took a brief gulp of air as she realized that she let go of Cloud and hit the water. Where was she? The little dragon's face popped up beside her. Cloud, are you right? Sophie gasped. Clophie flapped one good wing to keep himself afloat, splashing with water. Yes, but yuck, this is horrible. You're very brave, said Sophie. Quick, let's get to the bank. They slid to the other side and pulled themselves on the grass bank, and they lay there, tripping and trying to catch. It's there. Sophie's blue dress was soaked, and they had to empty water out of their shoes. Cloudy shook him, showering her with her water all over again. He sneezed, and a little flame shot out of his nostrils. A lantern appeared at the top of the wall, and the guard called, I think I saw something. We'll check down there. Another call. It must have been something big. Those splashes were he. Quick, Sophie scrambled up and dodged behind the nearest tree. Claudia rushed after her and clung onto her leg. I'm scared. Don't worry. Tom told me where to get where dragonweed grows. I'm going to find some for you. I'm hoping it'll fix your wing. The colossal creaking, followed by a booming sound, made them both jump. Sophie knew it was the drawbridge being lowered, and that meant the guards would be coming down the hill searching for Cloud. Keeping to the shadow, she rushed the moat and climbed the fence into the field next door. Setting Cloudy down, she scoured the grass. Dragon wings, orange flower, she muttered to herself. Where is it? The moon came out from behind a cloud, casting a pale light over the meadow. Sophie was glad for the extra light until she remembered that the guards would be able to find more easily. She crouched down, searching desperately with the pink trillies and white star candy flowers, but nothing that looked orange. Suddenly, Sophie spotted some flame-colored petals dotted among the grass. The plant had pale green leaves, and the orange flowers shaped like a bell. Cloudy, this is dragonweed, she hissed. Cloudy bounded over. Yes, well done, Sophie. How does it work? You have to eat. She picked up the flame-colored flower and offered it to him. He shook his head. Not the flowers, the leaves. Oh, Sophie quickly picked these and he chewed them eagerly before lifting his crooked wing. It's starting to work. He gave a huge light, and a green flame shot out of his mouth. More. Sophie picked more dragon leaves. Cloudy munched those too, and then flapped his wing. This time, the instrument looked as strong as the rhine. A row of bobbing lantern lights came down toward the hill. Go on, Cloudy, fly, shouted Sophie. The little dragon started beating his wings. Sophie ran alongside him, flapping her arm and willing him to fly. His big wing beats stronger and stronger, and his little feet from the ground. He turned his amber eyes to Sophie. A smiling was spreading over his puppy-like face. I love you, Sophie. I'll miss you. He soared into the air. Sophie watched him rise higher and higher. Then she dodged behind the bushes. Guards rushed out into the mud. Did you hear that strange squeaking? One guard, do you think it was that dragon? Must have been, said another. Look at that. Sophie peeped through the leaves to see what the guard meant. The moon had come out from the cloud again, flooding the sky in the pale light. A dark shape was, at first, even like another cloud. But as it grew, Sophie saw that it was a huge flight of dragons. Their wings were rising and falling in time with one another. A shout went up from the guards. Arm the battlements! The wind grew stronger and the trees swayed. The dragon swooped down into a small winged shape. It was flying up to them. Cloudy had found his dragon family at last. The fly dragons whirled around and flew away in the distance, taking their baby dragon with them. End of chapter 8.